you thinking of buying the LEGO Ninjago Hydro Bounty for a child? Do you want to know what it's all about and if it's going to suit the child you're thinking of buying it for? This is a big expensive set, so I'll try to help you make the right decision. Here's what you need to know. It's a big submarine belonging to the good guys, the teenage ninja characters who are the heroes of Ninjago, the long-running popular animated kids TV show. It's the top of the range, the biggest LEGO model released so far that relates to season 14 of Ninjago. 4 cheaper sets were made available: a dragon, a car, there was a robot, and also a villain's base. It's got 10 minifigures. 8 good guys and 2 bad guys. That's a good amount. It's got play features: moving engine part, firing torpedoes, mini subs that fit inside, a transforming robot hidden in the nose, opening windows, lift off roof panels, moving blades, periscopes. There's a lot going on here. It's got extra stuff too, like storage boxes, the bad guy's chariot vehicle, all these little extras for the figures to hold and wear, and this all-important storm amulet. And it all comes in this massive box. Like most LEGO sets, the bricks inside come in numbered bags, there's an instruction book and a sheet of stickers. But this video is going to go into so much more depth than that quick introduction. You'll find out if it's any good, how difficult it is to build, and if maybe you will have to help your child build it, how fun it might be to play with, and how strong it is when it's built. Does it have rare parts? Does it have good parts for building other things? And plenty more facts and details to help you decide if this is the right new LEGO set for the special child in your life. If you are thinking about buying, please do check out the affiliate link down in the description. I may earn a small commission if you buy after using the link, but at no extra cost to you, and you'll be helping to support this channel, and for that I thank you. Let's take a closer look. This submarine is seen in several episodes of Ninjago, the animated kids TV show. It's a very popular show. It's been running since about 2011. This submarine is seen in about 10 of the 16 episodes of the 14th season, called Seabound, which has an underwater theme. Big Ninjago fans may notice this seems smaller than the one seen in the TV show. The LEGO designers have had to change some things to keep control of the cost and scale of the model, but they've also added things not seen in the show. Kids will enjoy this set if they watch Ninjago, but viewing the TV show is not essential. If you have never seen the show, it's made by LEGO themselves, so it's fairly wholesome. It has themes about the teenage ninja heroes helping each other, becoming more confident, learning about themselves, and discovering what they can achieve. It's not a silly, mindless, or excessively violent show. All 6 of the main ninja heroes are included in this big set, which is great. It means you don't have to buy more LEGO to collect the full set. This version of the ninjas, with this specific printing on the legs and bodies, makes them quite rare. They are only available in one other set, and the girl ninja, Nya, she's exclusive to this set at the moment. 5 of them have an alternative face, so kids can spin the head around to choose between a yay face or a grrr face. 3 of the ninja minifigures have an alternative headpiece with a trendy teenage haircut. It's a shame the other 3 don't get the same treatment, especially Nya, considering her prominence in the season storyline. You can even store their unused headgear, or wigs, on this little hat stand. The backpacks fit between the legs and the torso, but this means the bodies don't fit together quite as well, and they can separate during play. The scuba tanks even have a slot in the back to allow storage for a katana sword, which is included for each ninja. These blunt weapons are about as violent as LEGO Ninjago gets. The TV show certainly doesn't feature extensive realistic sword fights. It's more about the very stylized, spinning through the air, kung fu action movie style. These ninja swords are moderately realistic in their proportions, but they're certainly not sharp. All 6 ninja also get a harpoon weapon. Each one has a different golden element clipped in, which can themselves be taken off and used as smaller weapons. Likewise, other LEGO elements could be clipped onto the guns, offering limitless options. The main bad guy and his henchmen are also included. Prince Kalmaar has these octopus tentacle legs. They don't move, but he is taller than the hero characters, with his large head making him suitably imposing. This tentacle here can hold the same things that LEGO hands can hold. He is quite rare, only available in 2 other sets. This villain also gets a chariot to ride around on, pulled by this stingray, which is a well-printed single piece. Imaginative kids would probably create a whole personality and storyline with this as another character. It has studs on top and the opposite underneath to offer plenty of playability options. The henchman character is one of many we see in the TV show, and they get thrown around and knocked over in various ways with very mild violence, often seen to recover with a quick shake of the head. This figure is more common, available in 5 sets. There's no room for him on the Stingray chariot alongside Prince Kalmaar. He'll just have to swim. Other extras included are these 2 storage crates. All 18 flippers could fit inside these boxes, but kids will probably prefer to invent a story with these, like hiding treasure. The last 2 figures to show you are these identical robots called Woo-bots. They only feature very briefly in the TV show in episode 7, dispatched into the sea behind the submarine to confuse the enemy torpedoes, only to get blown up seconds later. They represent Master Wu, the wise old mentor of the young ninja heroes, who is not on board the submarine. These robot versions of Master Wu add possibilities for more creative play by giving kids more characters to invent even more scenarios. Finally, this little piece is what it's all about, the Storm Amulet. It features heavily on the box and in the TV show. The season storyline has the bad guy, Prince Kalmaar, trying to find this amulet and use it to awaken a massive sea serpent called Wajira and control it to destroy Ninjago City. They have made it suitably special with golden and iridescent parts. A minifigure can hold this artifact from any of the 3 handholds around the rim, or it can be held by the various clips around the submarine. Certainly an impressive range of minifigures in this set. Lots of important main characters and lots of extra elements to hold and wear. All interchangeable, of course, to create any freaky combination that kids can invent. Let's now look at the main event, the big submarine, the Hydro Bounty. The massive glass canopy is the main focus of the submarine. These window pieces are new for 2021 and unique to this set. Only ever used before on the new Space Shuttle model, but those were in white, not clear blue like this. There's a huge empty space inside. All 10 minifigures could fit inside at once, even the tall Prince Kalmaar. There are clips on the wall which can hold weapons or other elements. This large space can hold whatever the child's imagination can think of. The hull was designed to store 2 mini submarines. These are quite accurate representations of the mini-subs featured in Seabound episode 13. One is black whilst the other is green. Other LEGO sets available contain the white and red mini-subs to match the ninja colours. The propeller on the back spins very freely. A LEGO minifigure fits inside even if wearing the scuba backpack. There's storage behind the figure to stash one of the weapons, and they have little fold-out fins, and these harpoons can be detached like torpedoes. The only problem with the mini-subs is getting them inside the submarine. You don't have to force them in, just waggle them around a bit and find the best way in. The box art shows them facing each other like this, so you don't clash with the hinges of the roof. Lifting the mini-subs back out again is also tricky because the cockpit lid's just open. Pinching the mini-subs front and back seems to work best, so not a big problem and perhaps easier for child's fingers anyway. Further back is the roof of the main cockpit. This has the sail and the periscope. This window flips open too, revealing the control room below. But to get maximum cockpit access, the entire roof lifts off. This makes this roof part look like a flying vehicle, but there's no easy way to put a minifigure in it, which seems like a missed opportunity. You could lay one down like this, making it look more like some kind of escape pod, maybe? Inside the control room there are 4 seats, the wheel spins, and there's a tiny printed compass too. 2 seats get a computer screen, the rear gunner seat gets 2 computers, and this cool rear opening bubble window. Kids could choose to stand the remaining 2 ninjas in here, so all 6 fit inside, but there's not much room left. Under the bubble window is the secret mechanism that changes the engines. Pulling this part opens the flaps and pulls back the engines, changing the look of the submarine, giving it a more aggressive, flared out style. This feature helps kids tell stories, like imagining the submarine going into super duper hyper ultra fast mode. It doesn't move backwards though, so you have to manually push down the flaps or pull back the engines to reset the string powered mechanism. The whole area is quite complex to build, with joints, hinges and the string piece. The engines have an unusual and intricate design and spin around quite freely. The front of the boat holds even more details. This piece here is designed to hold a minifigure. There's another bubble window into which a minifigure can sit. There are spring-loaded missiles on each side, The set comes with 3 of these projectiles, which slot into the hole here and get held in place by the spring inside. Releasing them is easy enough, with just a light touch in the right direction and they're off. The instructions warn the builder against shooting these at people's faces, but they are very light. They have a rounded end and can be hard to shoot accurately and only fly about 3 meters. It is possible to topple a minifigure at close range. You can easily lose the projectiles if they bounce off something and you don't see quite where they went, so it's a good job they give you 3 in this set. These shooting features are often added to many LEGO sets in this age range. I prefer more unique features, and this submarine has a few more left to show you. The nose of the submarine easily detaches and with a few twists and turns transforms into a mech, a robot driven by a pilot sat inside. These mechs are another popular feature of several LEGO sets, but this one is quite sneaky and unique, hiding as the nose of a submarine. It's shown on the box as a major selling point. However, I think it suffers from what many transforming robot toys seem to struggle with. One side of the deal is usually compromised in some way. A great looking car transforms into an awkward robot, or the robot looks cool but the car looks wrong. In this case, LEGO probably compromised the right part. They didn't make the submarine look ugly just to make a better robot. They kept the core element of the set, the submarine, looking great. It's just that the robot hidden in the nose looks a bit odd once folded out. The arms suffer the most because they make the pointy nose of the submarine when folded up, so they are very long, and the length back here at the shoulders limits some movement. The elbows don't fully straighten out, and there's nothing resembling a hand. Transforming the robot is a delicate job. If you push the wrong way, parts may fall off. Then you have to remember how it went together. Because of this, it needs a confident LEGO builder, a child who can remember how this was built and where a part goes if it pops off. Frustration may occur if a child has to ask an adult to fix the mech again and again. But there are many good points. It's fairly mobile, the legs have a lot of movement, it can be posed in lots of different ways. Each arm has a huge golden sword which is easily removed and can then be held by a minifigure. The robot has a face sticker, and this golden blade element is movable. There are several mechs seen in the TV show, but none of them transform from the submarine, and none of them look like this. So this is the set designers having fun with clever engineering to add an extra play feature into this set that kids are really going to enjoy. An extra element that the mech adds is what it leaves behind on the submarine. With the robot removed, this thing is revealed. The mysterious crystal element is easily removed, revealing its intricate construction with 11 parts. It can also be held in the hands of a minifigure. What this actually is up to the child's imagination. In the TV show, there is a storyline about trying to fix the engine and charge the dead battery, so fans of the show could recreate scenes like that with this as inspiration. Removing the mech from the submarine is very easy, but reattaching it can be more fiddly. It's another task that younger builders may find more difficult. I find it best to align one side first and then the other, making sure these black lines match up with the ones on the submarine hull. So let me now give you some overall thoughts of the finished submarine. It's strong and sturdy. You'll quickly learn the best way to pick it up is not really in the middle here. These golden elements look cool, but if you grip the model and pick it up here, these golden dragon heads can get knocked about. There is more weight at the back, so picking it up further back seems to work best. Once in the air, it can certainly survive extended swooshing around a kid's bedroom. This is certainly more than a delicate display model. The sail and the snorkel are designed to break away easily and not snap off. The sail is made from fairly thick plastic. It would be hard to rip. The weakest points are the engine flaps, these golden fins, and maybe the nose. If you try to move the heavy submarine by just holding the nose, the mech will detach. A good LEGO builder will not become frustrated if they are confident at putting these parts back on if they get knocked off during play. A less confident builder that needs a lot of help to build this may get frustrated at parts coming away if they don't know how to put them back. The sheet of stickers has about 17 stickers on it. Longer ones are more difficult to get lined up perfectly, but this is not a set that's covered with stickers or really needs the stickers to make sense of what it is. Almost half of the stickers are actually on the mini-subs and the bad guy's chariot. On the main submarine, they just add a nice level of detail, like on the engine flaps here, the face on the front, and the ship's name, Hydro Bounty, written here in the real Ninjago language. I know that because I used the official online LEGO Ninjago translator to check what this meant. The building instructions are fairly big, over 170 pages of clear, detailed, easy to follow diagrams with no written words. The box says 9+, but that's just an age guide. There's nothing dangerous in here for under 9s. It's up to you if you want to buy this for younger or older kids. If going younger, you may find yourself more involved in the building process, but that's no bad thing. It's a great activity to do together. Once built, it's 59 centimeters long and 15 centimeters high, so it will take up a good chunk of kids' bedroom real estate. The part count is good at 1,159 bricks. It contains a fair mix of a few large structural parts and smaller details, not a burst of multicolours, but a distinct and strong colour palette of white with contrasting black and gold details, certainly enough to create some tidy looking alternative models with just this set alone. I'll put a link in the top corner if I make a video about my alternative build ideas for this set. You could say there are two kinds of LEGO fans. Kids who will never take this apart and play with it as the submarine it's meant to be, and other kids who will rebuild this into something else to create completely unique new models. Neither of these two approaches is right or wrong. Maybe you recognise a style of play in the child you're thinking of buying this for. Fans of the TV show may fall into the first category, leaving this set as the submarine. They'll love this set because it includes all the ninjas and the main bad guy and the amulet he is chasing. And the submarine itself is seen many times in multiple episodes. As a playset for LEGO Ninjago fans, it has a lot going for it. I would say this set would work for both styles of play, a good amount of figures and play features if this is staying as a submarine playset for an inventive storyteller, and a good amount of interesting LEGO bricks if you have a young rebuilder in mind. The Hydro Bounty is good value, I would say. If we divide the price by the amount of parts, we end up with a price per part of 11 US cents or 12 Euro cents per part. This is a good average for a LEGO set these days. To check prices and availability of this set in your country, please check the affiliate link in the description. If you do use that link, I may earn a small commission. These online stores pay me a small percentage if you buy from them after using the link, but at no extra cost to you. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases, but Amazon is not your only option. Where possible, I've set the link up to give you a few choices to buy the set from different online stores in your country, so you can choose which you would prefer to use, or check them all to compare prices. Thank you very much if you use that link. You'll be helping to support Brickadillo. So if you are that generous mother or father, big-hearted grandparent, or kind aunt and uncle that is considering buying this set for the LEGO fan in your family, I do hope this video has helped you decide if the LEGO Ninjago Hydro Bounty is the right choice for you. Also, check out this live build video I made, showing you every brick and every page of the instructions. Please subscribe if you like LEGO building and LEGO review videos. There's more for you coming soon on Brickadillo.